are delighted to be here today to celebrate new life coming into the community. These blighted homes on the 800 blocks of Harlem and Evanston have been vacant for over 20 years and have been through several stalled development projects. We are happy that I'm gonna say that twice. We are happy that we finally found a developer who delivered on their word.
This is bringing 38 homeowners online in this community. Our priority in Upton is home ownership without displacement. We really fought to get money to help people that live in the community stay here. Under the leadership of the CDC, we have leveraged $5 million to rehabilitate 75 homes for home ownership. We actually have $70 million of development going on in Upton. We have 55 new households that will be coming online in the next 12 to 18 months. All of these things are funded through the state and the city.
This is a great moment for the city of Baltimore, and particularly for West Baltimore and Upton. And we know that Upton and West Baltimore is on the rise. It is amazing to see the start of the transformation for this community. And to be quite honest, it's amazing to see that come to fruition in Black home ownership. Because for me, Black home ownership is central to my vision for equitable economic development and the growth of Baltimore City. We are in a neighborhood that was destroyed, not because they were wanting to build a highway, but particularly because it was a strong Black community. And now we're doing the opposite here with this project. And I want to thank everyone involved, but most in particular, those who stayed in Upton and West Baltimore through thick and thin, through everything bad that we've all been through in Baltimore, who remain committed to our city and to West Baltimore. With this revitalization effort, we are making good on promises that this area have been said. As you heard, we have many, many plans. Now those plans are coming to action with something that people can see and can touch. And this effort will serve to anchor future, because this is just one of many, as Ms. Wanda mentioned, future redevelopment efforts in Upton. It's an opportunity to show how innovative housing models can produce development that does not lead to displacement and gentrification, how we can build our communities in a way that is both inclusive and sustainable. People that have been here renting can own homes and should own homes in this neighborhood, and we all have to make sure that happens.
It was about 2 years ago that I was here for a press conference, met Dean and all the team here, and we were cautiously optimistic. And I think now the dream has been realized, and I think what Wanda has just sort of outlined is growing throughout the city. It's not just localized here in West Baltimore. It's happening all around. So, over many years, everybody's come together, and so what's happening? What's prospering? If you look throughout the city, there are some very, very substantial changes underway. So it's throughout Southwest Partnership, West Baltimore here. This is a profound change, and it's because you all have led the leadership in the right direction. You put us on the right path.
These blocks have been vacant since before I was in middle school, since before Wanda Best moved here, since before Janet Allen was one of the first homeowners in Heritage Crossing and started to organize that community. That is a long time, far too long, and this community deserved much better for so long. I want to talk about an initiative that we've undertaken to help make this project move more smoothly. Under the leadership of your administration, Mr. Mayor, working with Deputy Mayor Carter, and finding ways to front load utility work that needs to happen. We're figuring out a way to work smarter, more efficiently, to help front load that work that needs to be done, to help coordinate it amongst our different city agencies with our public utilities, to figure out a way to get this area ready so that we can have brand new homeowners move in. Because we know that when we have new homeowners move in, we have strength, and we can build off of that strength throughout Upton, into Druid Heights, Heritage Crossing, so on and so forth.
I was recently asked about the 800 block of Harlem
And, what is it about this project? And the first thing that I mentioned is the collaboration. I think that that's a theme that you're hearing this afternoon throughout all of the speakers. But this has been a true collaboration from the moment that we started to assemble these city-owned properties and pull things together across administrations, to be able to get to where we are today. It's a collaboration of the city, of the state, of the community, of the developer, of the private investors, of the councilmen, of, everybody coming together to make this project work. And that's something that we want to continue to replicate across the city. We want to use this as a model of how can we do development in the right way, without displacement, with a community involvement, with a focus on creating and building the generational Black wealth that is so important to the residents of the city of Baltimore. And that is something that is deserving of recognition today and is deserving of replication across the city as we look at and reimagine our housing development work and how we're transforming our communities and how we are creating opportunities for everyone at all different income levels. Our role is to support the developers, to support the investors, to make this possible, and to ensure that we're also meeting the needs of the community and finding that sweet spot of that Venn diagram to build success that we're seeing here today.
We stood here, Secretary Holt, 2 years and 7 months ago, right in the same spot, just about. I wore the same suit just to make sure I was cool. Just to remind myself of what it looked like back then, the sort of hopes and dreams we had that Wanda Jules and Mr. Cribbs, I wasn't supposed to say your name, Mr. Cribbs gave me about what they wanted to see, and my intense desire to try and do a good job for them. And now we're here today, and we've helped at least realize some of that dream, but we're not done yet.
When the opportunity presented itself after the conversation I had with Ms. Best, that there were going to be some incredible, brand new, I get to pick it, houses available in my price range. And to just be in this neighborhood is really, as I said to Dean earlier, is like a homecoming. It's a full circle. And once I got here, met my neighbors across the street, my neighbor next door, I was settled.